Ghana for some NDC for akromfo no ene de umada pa na ada edi no baby omu wi anema omu de akoshe yes baby omu wi anema no omu de akoshe we ye kan NDC for agimi fo ni bi omu nwen omba be kan chom say ye NPP fo na wi aye nkwasiafo munye nkwasiafo mbe ka je say NPP fo na wi aye because ada mumsa John Jinapo say okokan na ye say no was say 3000 was say enye 3000 containers and na port was in our hinfa was all kind of say 3000 containers na wa hinfa na port that all kind of year free port muti mo jimi this from months nwen mo be ka say MPP for na yesa enyam na mo yesa e ba the day and ka say 3000 no obi handle over there the amount was confirm was what confirm 3000 na wo be jan beto na ansema tray any si fon kwase afora na be dia asem na di John Jinapo de me say John Dramani Mahama so nya kromfo be me yi na di John Jinapo uzi obi ehu no ne kro no niema na ye hu no niema ni bi no NDC for never again NDC omoni magu ase video no mungusu na mo hwe yes na mo njeje mungusu na mo hwe na mo njeje NDC for never again NDC for akromfo ase for it videos na mo hwe no mo wi anema bi mo wi de ko hye no yes we say die che enema bi do amoamo an sa no umaye ne blog umaye amana yese blog no yeah umudi niema miemia so na yese blog no tieni za akromfo omunim yes wa de ayira na o wi aye wosa na o kan ho sa na o hwe enipa hu so nipa ne dia asama NDC for akromfo nko a NDC for mumihwe de we awe so friends ay we for so eti ye no tumihwe koso mihwe hwe eni ni bi no NDC for they say ye hu omo komu ha obi enim say NDC for ya akromfo journalist for na ya to mu su bi no se na ka ho no we mu ya to wo mu yes we mu ya to mu so mu no NDC for no we mu mbidi enti mu nya credible journalist for mu kroman mu nya credible ba kokra mu ya akromfo gala so mu nka ho asem all because aduane hye omanum so hu de nema no kwa baby omu nane ade no nom de aya alomi yeso mu nane nom de bia ayi post sa ayi friend telephone wa ya post ni we nom de bia ye eti baby omu nane ade ni bi no eti NDC for ya akromfo me say NDC for ya de ya akromfo NDC for ya akromfo pa e say de yehu o masie yehu o mu ayre esie yes yehu o masie kroma no obi ehu NDC for the room city mu ya akromfo pa enkofo amoto ma aba ma o mu no light post ni bi no telephone wa ya post mu ya no ma yes but no de akwaje dollars so hu aka mo bo man no he me sin nkofo ya akromfo nkofo we ya akromfo pa akromfo NDC for mu kro no John Japan de oba enya na wo start ade ni nyina ni so mu be wi aye enti mu ya akromfo NDC for mu ya akromfo me say NDC for mu ya de na de so mu ya akromfo me mu hu adwen kire comment station hono ma NDC for omu kro no NDC for akromfo yes odi akire John Japan de akire no so no emu na awia na odi akire me say akromfo nko a NDC for never again NDC never again yes etimi yanko TV3 for so the we are na TV3 for so esi a report to asem no wo mo de so mo nka no kre omunnim nyansa mo se we kan John Jinapo enim hu bi mo yanko the we are TV3 for so report to asem
no on the screen there. Now the cables believed to be part of the missing consignment were traced to an aluminum smelter owned by the Chinese located at Shai Hills. The total number of suspects rounded up at the end of the operation was 19, including these Chinese nationals. Minister for Energy and Green Transition, John Jinapo, earlier today revealed that security operatives have traced 40 out of the over 1,300 missing containers belonging to the Electricity Company of Ghana. to a warehouse in
Kpone.
Now, Chief Superintendent Al-Hassan Osman has been speaking to my colleague Kamla Kluche, and these are the Chinese nationals that you see there, arrested by the National Security Operatives earlier today. They were tracing the content of the containers that cannot be accounted for as per the committee set up to investigate procurement Ghana over 1,300, specifically 1,347 containers cannot be accounted for, and they trace some of these containers, according to the information we're getting, to these persons and a Ghanaian as well. So let's hear from the Chief Superintendent.
John Jinapo say, "O mining him Nyansa na you appointing on Nyansa, Chino man na Jumaye day, eto, when me adwin."
Chinese nationals and the Ghanaian were arrested. Take a look.
Scrap companies. We followed that intel and got to this particular company located in Shire Hills. And we realized that several of these ECG cables have been cut into pieces and then melted into liquid form, molded into round aluminum bars, and then some in powdered form, which they export at very expensive prices. Now, apart from the one that they melt and sell, we also have some stock in this particular warehouse, where the quantity you see here are from so many containers that we have been looking for all this while. We have found these cables here, which was actually sold to them with the connivance of some Ghanaians that we are gathering intelligence to arrest. But so far, on arrival here, we have been able to pick 8 Chinese suspects and then 1 Ghanaian, who is a manager. But the owner of the company, I would prefer to keep the name for now. Is on the run, but a team is on one hand for him, and we are sure very soon he will also be arrested.
Who is this owner and what's his nationality?
The owner is a Chinese. The owner is a Chinese, and the company is known as Kpone Company Limited. They are solely into scrap materials, that's the aluminium scrap material. They buy and mold it into finished product and export.
Okay, how long have you been doing this investigation?
In fact, we commenced this investigation about 2 weeks ago, when intelligence came in that these ECG containers are being diverted to various locations. But in actual fact, it started maybe several months ago, even before elections. But it's now that the intel have gotten to us, and we are determined to investigate and get all those who even started, no matter
time don't catch us so
2 or 3 years.
Also, one kind of pray. Me see NDC for mama. See, when you say to form, we are NDC phone kind of pray. Na say o ma say Jimmy to mbokro no kra nsa anyefe. Yes, o mbokro no kra anyefe. Eti Ghana for mo amu John Jinapo say. John Jinapo mu ne say. Why you corrupt and as on you corrupt. Why you for? I mean, can I mean, can I corrupt crime and why you for? Na for ekwa ya wadana yonko kromfo fie. Yes, because benefo say and no more munta krasa na ere tubom. E na John Dramani ma am koshia no hemfa as no wa appoint no. Enye kro no asia no mkoshia no. Tia kromfo hu ne yonko kromfo a wa appoint no. Tigana for ma me hu adwen kira NDC for. Me ya kromfo. Ya omu kromfo.